Hallo, Anke hier von der Goldenen Kamera. Ich spreche heute mit Freddie Highmore. Wir kennen ihn alle von Bates Motel. Jetzt ist er wieder zurück in einer Fernsehserie. Dieses Mal spielt er einen autistischen Doktor in der neuen Serie The Good Doctor. Freddie, did you play doctor as a kid? Did you have a little playset, a plastic surgical knife like you have in the show?
No, I never had my own little toy scalpel. No.
You never played like a doctor or anything? So you had no interest in the medical field before the show? Ever?
No, I mean, I wouldn't say I had no interest ever. It honestly just wasn't something that I did sciences through to 16 and had an interest in it. I don't think I was necessarily interested in taking on that responsibility, perhaps, that being a doctor entails.
Mm-hmm. So now that you play one, what was harder for you to learn all the procedures and to learn to become a doctor for this role, or was it harder to portray an autistic person, which is of course also very different from your own person?
I think the medical tricks in the show somewhat secondary to me anyway, as opposed to the actual characters and the character development and constructing this intricate, fascinating character that Dr. Shaw Murphy is. And I feel more responsibility certainly to portray Sean as authentically as possible, as opposed to the fear that we might get a scalpel in the wrong place or a 10 blade is given instead of a 15 blade or something like that. Because I think, as with all medical shows, and everyone's aware of this, it's no secret, but a 10-hour operation will have to be cut down to 5 minutes on screen, and it's impossible to show the intricacies that surgeons will go through on a daily basis. But hopefully with Sean, he is given the time to sort of so we understand as much about him as possible.
Mm-hmm. We haven't spoken much about autism, but of course that's a very big element in the show. What do you feel is the biggest misconception of people, things they will be surprised to learn about autism?
I think one of the biggest misconceptions about people with autism is that they are somehow emotionless or devoid of emotion, or have don't experience as broad a range of emotions as neurotypical people do. And hopefully what we will demonstrate with Sean on a weekly basis is the huge amounts of emotions that he's experiencing that he may not be able to or may not express in the same way as we're used to with neurotypical people. But that's not to say he isn't going through something extraordinary or heartbreaking or happy, and we'll find out what makes him laugh as well as what makes him cry.